Alright, welcome back to Aaron on Daily Puzzles, where I solve 4 puzzles every morning. Today is June 30th, and we're starting with Queens. Mondays are often easier days, so glad to see that was a quick run through. Now on to Tango. Right. As I get to doing this more, I'll get better at explaining what I'm doing as I go. But the idea is you need at least in this version of Tango, you need 3 suns and 3 moons in each, and you can't have more than 2 in a row. Alright, now onto my favorite game, Crosswordle. And as a reminder, on this one, I don't go for speed, I go for I go for trying to get a perfect score. This feels like it could be the word guest. There is a G, there is an S. Why not? Let's try it. Alright, that was a good start. That was a really good one. We got the E over there too. So we need to get one of the S's down here, but we'll wait on that. This feels like it could be the word college. Do you have a couple of O's? Only got one extra L. I'm gonna move that L over there. That feels good. How are we doing on E's? Do we really only have one E to move? That's rare. Go ahead and move that. Now we've got 2 C's and 2 O's, so we'll wait on those. Except the O and the S here would be a perfect swap, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Then we'll wait to get one of the C's over here. Alright, now that was the easy stuff. Let's see what we got here. Well, I can pretty much guarantee this P isn't going down here, so the P's going somewhere over here. This is a C. Let's see. I wonder if the P could go here. If the P went here, this could be pack. This could then be C-O-W. I bet that's cow. If that's cow, then this would be west. Alright, I'm going to just go way ahead here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now we've only got one C left, so we're going to put that down there. I'm still thinking this is pack. What else could it be? Yeah, I think that's got to be pack. Alright, that's got to be occupy and odd. Oh, how did I mess this up? Where did I go wrong? I'm going to get 5 swaps. I missed my perfect score. Tell me in the comments how I messed up there. I'm not seeing it live. Thought that was a perfect run. Bummer. Alright. Finally today we're going to play Sumplete. Got to get the numbers to add up here to what's on the side. Got 1. This has got to be in there just based on the numbers, as does the 3. We don't know which of those yet. That's our only way to get to 12 up there. We've got 13 here. We need 5 more. We need 7 more here, so we'll need one of those 3s. We got 13. No, 11. Ooh. Alright, so now we got 15. We need one of those 1s. That gives us 6 there. We've got 2 ways to get to 6, and then we've got the 3 here. Alright, we're going to need this 1 and one of those 4s. So it's kind of a long one today. Take anybody else a little bit longer than usual on your 5x5 today? Alright, let's try the 7x7, why not? Alright. I'm going to go to my big numbers first, so I've got 31 here. This would be 15, 16, 29, 38, so we need to deduct 7. So I'm going to circle everything that's above 7. so that's a good start. Then we've got a few ways to get rid of 7, but both of those ways will require us to take the 2 out, and then we're either going to take the 4 and the 1 or the 5. So we've got 26 right now, and we need to add 5 more, so that's a really strong start there. Over here on this 28, we've got 17, 24, 37, 40, so we got to deduct 12. I'm seeing several ways we could deduct 12, but actually none of those ways would involve getting rid of the 4s, because I can't, no, I can get to 8, never mind. Let's see if there's any other easy ones here. So here, this is more than 7, so we'll get rid of that. Let's try this 26. We've got 19, 22, 27, 31. We need to deduct 5. So we got to keep the 4 and the 6 there because we can't get to 5. Puts us at 19, and we need 7 more. Now let's look at some of these columns. So we need to get 7 more, so that 9 would be too big. Let's see, here we've got 10, 17, 22, 31. We need to get rid of 8, so that means we're going to need that 9. Let's see. Alright, so now down here we've got 18. We need 6 more. There's no way to get to 6 with this 3, so we're going to get rid of that 3. We've got a couple of ways there still. 7, 16, 18, 26, we need to get rid of 5, so we got to keep the 8. Alright, here we've got 16, 21, 23, we need to get rid of 4. It's actually really helpful. Alright, perfect. Let's see, let's go over here. So this would be 60, we need to get rid of 3. A lot of ways to do that though. 21 plus 7 is 28 minus 5. There's only one way to minus 5 there, that's good. It's just going to be too much. That's going to be too much. But now if we look down here at the bottom, we've got 18. We're going to need one of those 1s, but that gets us a little bit closer. Now we're at 11 here, and we need 8 more. Can't do the 7. We're going to need one of those 5s and one of those 3s. Oh, I think we know a little more here now too. So we've got 18, 26. That gets us to, ooh, that fills in a couple. That's great. All right. So now we need one of these 4s. Now we got 20, and we need 3. Gives us the 28 up here. That gives us that. All right, 19, 21. We need 5 more. Not sure on that yet. We know it's not the 7. We need one of those 3s. 12. Only one way to get to 8. We got 16. We need a 3. We got 12, 20, 21. Need that 1. Okay. All right. All right, there's our 4 puzzles for today. All right, tell me in the comments, where did I mess up on Crosswordle? I thought I had that with 6 swaps remaining. And come back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get it tomorrow.